stimulus check could be coming back, especially after what's happening right now. It could be in the form of a one-time cash stimulus check or monthly reoccurring stimulus payments. A number of lawmakers and senators are already talking about it. And if you remember that American people received 3 stimulus checks in the past. The first one was $2,000, the second one was $1,400, and the third one was $600. I'm going to tell you who could be receiving these checks, where these checks could be coming, and what would be the eligibility criteria. I'm gonna break down everything, but all I need is just a little favor that's only gonna take 2 seconds of yours to smash the like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's start. So a number of Americans are going to receive stimulus relief, and it could be in the form of a one-time stimulus check as mentioned earlier or monthly reoccurring payments. And we are specifically talking about the part of California that was devastated by this wildfire. People lost their homes, they lost their jobs, they lost their vehicles, and a number of people lost their lives too. So what's gonna happen and what sort of relief these people are going to receive? Well, Gavin Newsom talked about it in his recent interview. Watch this.
So what is this assessment? Help explain why we need this and what this means for that homeowner.
You got through the state fire marshal, CAL FIRE, working with county partners. Teams of 2 go in. They will go in a property like this. They'll assess and they will photograph, and then they will post online after it's verified, about a 12-hour process, and people can go on a website. They don't have to physically be here to know if their property is damaged, and that will then begin the process for the property owner on insurance and getting us to a point where we can start the rebuild process.
How quickly do you anticipate being able to do that?
Well, as I said, I want all the inspections done within 14 days, every single structure that's been impacted by these fires. So that's
thousands of homes.
Thousands of homes. And so that's the mandate. Whatever resources they need, we said we're going to provide it. And then we're looking right now at debris removal. And you're looking at Herculean effort. I'll give you an example. We were just with the inspectors. They say it's a little different world now today with batteries, not just car batteries, but battery packs, people with solar, those Tesla wall batteries and the like. So the hazmat side of this is made a little bit more complicated, which is fine. We'll work through that.
So he said 14 days, just in 14 days, they need to assess the damage to the houses. And of course, people just didn't lose their house. They lost their life savings. They lost everything, such as their jobs, their vehicles, and their memories. So yes, there's going to be a relief, and it's going to come very soon to millions of these people. Yes, you heard it right. Not just thousands, to millions of Americans who live in California. And it's going to be a check not just for the people who are affected with this wildfire, but the people who are living in the surroundings. Because remember that if you know about the rental situation in that area right now, especially in California, it just skyrocketed. Because of course, the people who lost their houses, they need to rent a place, and the people who are asking $8,000 or $10,000, of course, the property is really expensive there, but the average rent that was $8,000 to $10,000, now it's doubled, and a number of landlords are rejecting the rental applications because, of course, a number of people, they never thought that they could be facing this sort of situation, and now they are struggling. So, of course, the relief will come from the federal and state government. And why I'm saying this? Well, remember that President-elect Donald J. Trump criticizing Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, about his response to this wildfire. And everyone wants to win right now. So we know that President-elect Donald J. Trump, when he will join the office, he will announce some sort of relief to the people who are living in California. And at the same time, Gavin Newsom will also, on the state level, will announce the relief to these people. California is a rich state. So when we talk about these stimulus checks, if you remember, California was one of the generous states in the United States that provided additional relief to its residents. If you know that people in California received more than 3 stimulus checks, a number of people received reoccurring payments. In several counties, there were hundreds of programs that these people could apply and they can get the money, and they did. Well, right here, we are talking about the similar programs once again going to be in the limelight, and there'll be a number of programs that these residents can apply for and get the relief as soon as possible, and the relief they need right now. And as you heard Gavin Newsom, he said that 14 days is the timeline that they need to assess the situation, and of course they'll come up with a plan that will give stimulus to these recipients. And you can call it a stimulus, but it can have a different name as well, some such as a wildfire relief or natural disaster relief. But this is certain that a relief is coming to Californians. And one thing that we all need to understand, and nobody's talking about it, not just the rental prices, but the prices of grocery and the basic necessities skyrocketed as well, because there's a shortage, and this shortage is going to spread all across America. So I'm going to make a dedicated video on that how you can save yourself, especially if you're a homeowner, or especially if you have kids, or you are a senior. You need to be prepared because the damage is huge, and in order to fix this, something big is needed, which needs resources and all sort of things from all over the US. So be prepared, and I'm going to tell you how you can do that in a separate video. But right now, as we mentioned earlier, that something is coming for these recipients, and a one-time stimulus check, like a one-time cash stimulus check, is a possibility, but there could be monthly reoccurring payments to the people and the residents of California who are affected by this wildfire, so they can resume their life in a proper manner. They can get back on job, they can get their vehicles back, and of course their home gets repaired or not. And still we are unsure that how much of a damage it is, but after 14 days we'll get to know, and I'll keep you updated with each and everything. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do it right now and click on the bell icon to watch our videos every single day. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.